Hey everyone! So let's talk about a phrase you've probably heard a million times. Underage. In Indonesian, we say di bawah umur. But what does it actually mean? Like, from a legal standpoint? Well, that's exactly what we're going to dive into today.
Right. So, what is the deal when someone is called underage? It's easy to just think, oh, it means they're young, right? But nope, it's actually a bit more specific than that. There's a really important legal piece to this puzzle that makes all the difference. Let's break it down.
Okay, first things first, let's get straight to the legal meaning, because this is the key. The biggest thing you got to remember is that underage is not just a synonym for young. It's a phrase that's directly connected to official rules and, you guessed it, the law. So here it is, the official scoop. When we say someone is underage or di bawah umur, what we're really saying is that they haven't reached the specific legal age required for a certain activity. Things like driving a car or buying specific products. It's not about how old you are in general, but how old you are for that one thing. It's all about crossing that legal line.
All right, definitions are good and all, but the best way to really get an idiom is to see it in action, right? So let's check out a couple of real-world examples of how you'd use underage in a sentence, both in English and in Indonesian.
Okay, let's take a super common one, driving. In Indonesian, you might say, dia tidak boleh menyetir mobil karena masih di bawah umur. And in English, that translates to, he is not allowed to drive a car because he is still underage. You see how clear that is? It has nothing to do with whether he's a good driver or not. It's purely a statement of fact about hitting that legal driving age.
And here's another one you see all the time, this time about buying stuff. In Indonesian, you got, toko itu menolak menjual rokok kepada anak yang masih di bawah umur. And the English version is, the store refused to sell cigarettes to a child who is still underage. And again, think about it. The store isn't making a judgment call. It's simply following the law. They have to. So, okay, those examples show us how the idiom works, but why does it even matter? Why is this phrase so important in our everyday lives? Well, it turns out it plays a pretty big role in how we keep things safe and organized in society. When you boil it down, this idiom is doing two main things for us. First, it's a super quick way of saying, hey, hold on, there's an official age requirement here. And second, it tells you that a person hasn't met that requirement yet. It's just a really efficient way to talk about a legal line in the sand without getting into a whole long speech about it. Okay, so let's bring it all together and do a quick recap. So, if there's one thing to take away from this, it's that underage is so much more than just being young. It's specifically about being legally too young for a particular thing. It's a really precise and super important legal term. Hey, thanks a ton for watching this breakdown with me. I'm really curious though, what other idioms do you want us to tackle next? Let me know in the comments.
Thank you for watching this video. Hopefully useful. Don't forget to like and subscribe.